All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, I hope it's streaming. It says it's streaming. Like I said in a previous video, I went over a lot of things. By the way, this is the Hack the Box Academy, and I'm trying to find out what is everybody teaching out there, because oddly enough, my first Twitch video on Twitch didn't kick off. Like I said, it looks like Twitch is a gaming channel. Um, Even though, I mean, I see there's security people on here, but they're not really teaching security. They say they're a security channel, but they're making games. They're showing programming and making a game. Eh, okay, to each his own, I guess. Um, oh, and don't mind the mess back there. I got a green screen and all that stuff, but like I said, it looks like this is going to take off, but not here on Twitch. It's going to take off on YouTube because the video went to YouTube also, my last one, and it's kicked off over there. It's like 150 views already, and that's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I no fancy thumbnail, you know. I just had it pick a frame out of the video to use as a thumbnail. Um, but apparently, I checked my analytics, and it's popular. Now I'm going to need a disclaimer here, but it's popular, but not really in the States. I've seen that a lot of people that are viewing my video uh, is overseas. Uh, a lot of Middle Eastern countries, granted, obvious. Um, but you know, these are people that can't afford like Hack the Box. They can't afford Hack the Box and buying stuff. I told you I'm on a Mac. I all my computers are Mac. I have an iPhone and iPad and everything. I have Mac in my system, and I see there's a lot of people that are looking for help with Macs on doing security online, and that's all fine. That's wonderful. You can do it with anything. You can do it with Linux, Windows. Well, obviously Windows. Everyone's doing it with Windows, but we can do it with any computer. But I see people now on the Mac. The best VM. I know there's QEMU and UTM, VMware, VirtualBox. I mean, there's there's all kinds of VMs out there, but they seem to have problems working on the new Mac Arc or Silicon CPU and everything. And the best, I'm telling you, the best one here. Let me show you. Let me switch over. See, I got it running with no problems right here. Nice and smoothly. Everything's installed. This Linux is up to date. You can see it's got CyberSec on there. Um, but yeah, this is Parallels. Now, I understand. Again, a lot of you can't afford Parallels, and for you Middle Eastern people, I'm probably sure you're on Windows, so you probably don't have to worry about this either. But um, if you're Hate to put it bluntly, but if you're on an Apple device, if you're on a Mac, and you're complaining that you can't afford Parallels, there's a problem there somewhere. Because if that's your complaint, why are you on an Apple device? You should be on Windows, or even better yet, Linux. But I know your Linux is free, but you're not on Linux because it's harder to learn, isn't it? See, that's the problem with people wanting to get in to security. They want help. Now, there's nothing wrong with help to an extent. You, when you get into this, you're not going to have help. You know, you are, if you're going to get into bug bounty hunting, if you're going to get into penetration testing, um, you are it. I mean, you're the hacker, supposedly. Why do you need help? You need to know, the worst case scenario, if you're a penetration tester, you need to know everything about what you're doing. You need to be able to perform the penetration test. But before that, before the fun starts, you guys sit down with the client. You got to talk it out with them, find out exactly what they want, what's in scope, what's not in scope, what exactly you're doing, put together the contract and everything, put all the legal stuff in there that needs to be in there, um, and precautions, if this thing happens or if this thing happens. Uh, there's a whole little thing you got to go through before you even get started. And then you need to know everything about what you're doing, because you're not only informing the CEO and the people running the company, but you're also could be, if it's a big enough company, you're talking to the shareholders too, or investors. But you're also talking to their internal security team if they have one. If you're hacking a company, they more than likely do. Um, but you see, all roads lead to you. You can't be in the position to ask questions. How? Nothing should start with how, with you, because you know what you're doing. If anything is happening, you know why it's happening, and if you don't know why it's happening, you can figure out very quickly. And this is where things like this, Hack the Box, all these modules here come in. Um, yes, this is going to take you a lot of time to go through, and it's going to cost some money, because all of these modules is going to cost you about $2,700 to go through all of them. I mean, what can I say? You got to learn. I mean, it's either to learn through a guided system like this, that you can go step by step, learn things in order, or learn on your own, where it's haywire and random. You're going all over the place. Um, I'm doing this. I'm going through these, all of these, and I'm going through Hack the Box, all their machines, their retired machines, and their labs, and their fortresses, because I am teaching people. And if you're from if you're from the Middle East or wherever you're at, my stuff is going to be free. It's going to be on YouTube more than likely, because the Twitch thing isn't working out. Sorry to say. But it's going to probably be on YouTube, because that's where everyone is interested in it at. And obviously, there's probably more people over there on YouTube than on Twitch. Um, but you're going to have to learn, and you're going to have to learn all these, because see all these that I'm reiterating myself here, but you see all this, um, DACL. Do you even know what a DACL is? DACL attacks, DACL attack one. Well, what's the difference between a one, a two, and a three? And like I said, you know, if you want to be a you know, penetration tester, this is not something you just snap your fingers, and you are. It's not something that you can wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm not, I'm not a male, I'm a female, and expect the world to believe you just because you say it. This is not a speak and it is true thing. Um, you can speak, you can say it all you want, but either you know what you're doing or you don't. And if you don't, it's going to show up quickly, very quickly. There's no way to fake this, you know. Yeah, so there's a big pause there. See, if I was editing, if this wasn't live and I wasn't streaming live, I would have cut that out. So, you know, for those you people that like live shows and stuff, this is what you got to put up with. um, how is this coming out? Let me see. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this Twitch thing. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this Twitch thing. Okay. I look my age. Well, actually, I look older than my age, but anyway, not only this, mind you, not only all of this, but let's go back over here. Um, everything in here. Look at all of these wonderful things and toys that are in here. Um, do you guys know how to run them? Do you guys know what they're for? See, every little one of these, 13 of these things. And, I know all these tools because they're in my distribution that I run on a different computer, but I don't necessarily use Kali personally. Like I said, I'm an independent penetration tester, security researcher, slash a bunch of other things. So I have my own custom built system, period. But I do have a lot of these things, that are in here. Um, I don't think it could be C. Burp, yeah, Burp Sweep isn't in here. And like I said, I updated this. And when you first install Kali, all you gotta do is go through the app, um, update, all that, upgrade, update, blah blah blah. It's the three things you gotta put the slash y. Like, let's open that again. You gotta go through, app, update slash y. Then you get two and signs like that. You also do, the upgrade and all of that and everything. And it'll take, depending on your internet connection, you know, 20 minutes to an hour. Like I said, depending on where you get internet and how fast it is and all that. But it'll completely update your Kali Linux to, the absolute current system that's running, which is what this is, and others and everything. Um, but and you can see I got the buy button. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to get Parallels for this computer. It's on that computer. It's on my other computer, but this is the one that I'm going to be doing because this one is on my sidechain computer. It runs, you know, everything on my on the side. Discord is over here. And I got Discord open, and it's open 24/7. It's constantly open. So anytime you guys join the Discord, I'm in there. I might not be here. If I'm not here, I'm sleeping. That's the only two places. If I'm not asleep, I am at my computer, literally. So I won't, and I still might miss you if I'm up, because if I'm doing something else, or if I'm on another page, if I'm on another program over here or something, I can't see Discord, but it is always there, and I check it once in a while. But yeah, all this stuff, you got it. You got to know all this stuff. I you know, I can't make it. I can't make your life any shorter. Um, so I wanted to make this video just to get, because I see how serious it is getting over there, and you will learn things from me that you won't learn anywhere else on the internet. Because real hackers or ex-hackers, I'm an ex-hacker, but I was a hacker for 13 years before I went security researcher. And I'm not going to talk about that either. I'm not talking about anything that I do in my hacking time or my security time. I'm here to teach people how they can get into doing this. Um, what I did and how, stuff like that is irrelevant. It doesn't pertain to you. You need to worry about what you're going to do to further your career. And I'm going to show you some things that you won't pick up in other places because these people that went got certified, they went to college or wherever they learned, even if they learned on Skillshare or what's that other one? Udemy. Yeah, even if they learn on Skillshare or Udemy or wherever else out there that's got courses, these these people have never done real hacking. They might say they have, but they haven't because it is highly risky. It's something you don't tell people um, because because then someone else knows besides you. If you're doing that, you don't want anyone else to know but you. Literally, no one in the family, your wife. No, this is one of those things that you know just stays with you because really no one else needs to know it. To be honest. Because it's boring. It's probably over their head. They wouldn't understand it if you were talking about it anyway. So, um, let me see. Am I leaving anything else out for this video before we get started? Because apparently it looks like it's going to get serious and people are going to jump on. I got 11 subscribers already on the YouTube channel. Only one here. So you can see if you're here on Twitch, this might be the last video for Twitch. I don't know yet, but I think everything's going to be going over to YouTube because this just isn't uh, catching on here on Twitch. That's all. But anyway, all this stuff I'll be going over and join the Discord server. The link will be on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to put my Discord link on Twitch because, like I said, I don't think this channel is going to stay here that long. But I'll be covering everything. And for those of you people that have took or are messing around with Hack the Box, either the academy or the actual machine and going through them and stuff and need help and everything, I'm going to go through them also. That way, so I'm familiar with them and I'm able to help people. And I guess it'll be interesting. Everything teaches different. Every time you learn something, like Linux here. Well, no, I don't think there's any other way you can teach Linux. I mean, commands are commands. So yeah, that might be boring, but I'm going to clear everything out. I'm going to take all the courses and everything, and then do the machines over there. And I got channels on the Discord server for Hack the Box Academy and Hack the Box, and also retired machines, labs, Fortress, and all that everything. So I think everything is covered. And just for another thing to cover, since there's going to be some of you taking this that are want to get into the business, either become a bug bounty hunter or a penetration tester or work in a SOC or whatever you want to do, reverse engineer malware, be a malware analyst, a SOC analyst even. Yes, everyone's going to be learning. For those of you people over in the Middle East, I don't think you're going to be looking to get into a job. You probably are going to be looking to do this nefariously, not ethically. You're going to do illegal hacking. And take this from someone that knows. I know a lot of people that have tried that. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care how arrogant you think you are or good you think you are, you will get caught. Because again, do you know all of this? Do you know everything here? Do you know digital forensics? Do you know what traces that you leave behind? You see all these people on YouTube that are doing these tutorials and stuff, and you get shell, your root on a machine, and what do they tell you to do? I want you to go look at them. I want you guys to search for them. They tell you to run the who am I command. Guess what happens with every IDS out there? Now, for those of you that don't know, IDS is an intrusion detection system. But there's an alarm set on that keyword and many others that are popular and common. If you get root on a machine that you broke into and you run who am I, bam, you are caught. At that instant you hit enter, the SOC knows, or whoever's monitoring knows. Alarms have went off and they know you're in the system. Do your YouTube people tell you that? Nah, they don't tell you that. You know why? They've never illegally hacked into a computer before. But that's another thing. You do this at your own risk. This is my disclaimer. This is meant for people that are serious, that want to get a job in the security industry. And for those of you guys that, are thinking illegal and I can get away with it. I can do it. You know what? There's a lot of people behind bars that said that too. And not only in hacking and criminal behavior and burglary and murder and I can get away with it. I could, everybody else got caught, but I can do it. I don't think so. But anyway, to each his own. If you feel that way, knock yourself out. Nothing I can do about it. I I can't control everyone that watches my videos. I can just give advice. So with that, guys, and that show links. Do I want to make another video? I mean, do I want to make another screen? Maybe I want to make something custom here because I do Blender also, the 3D program Blender. I could probably make a better, cooler system. Let me see what do they have? Eh, eh, yeah, that's boring. That's even worse. Oh, these might be, no, not that. That's kinda. Wow, okay. That's different. Don't upload to Virus Total. that's that's almost funny. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put this back. I didn't want that. Let's get it back. Let's get back to this one. But anyway, that's about all for now, guys. Like I said, go over to YouTube. Same thing, CyberSec Journey on YouTube also. For those of you guys that want to go over and check it out, because I think that's where this is going to end up, and the Discord. Join the Discord. Show yourself. Let's see how many people are really wanting to get into this, and if you have any questions and all that stuff. And I'm up at different hours. I'm up in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day. I don't have a sleeping schedule. It just whenever I feel like going to bed, I go to bed, and when I get up, I get up. So it rotates, different times. So I could be online at any time. I could be offline at any time. So there's no real schedule. But again, like I said, show the love and everything, and you'll learn how to do. I'll go over all this stuff naturally. I put CyberSec there. See, when you first install Kali Linux, you're going to get this up here, Kali Linux 2023-2 ARMS. That is what's going to be written here. And I can change parallels also if I want that to say something. All this can be changed right here. Even this little thing out here, if I want to change it to a $sign or something else. But let's get rid of that command before I run it. But yeah, I'll be covering over that. We'll get into Vim and Nano, and everything, all that stuff. But like I said, guys, it's going to take time. You know, you're not going to learn this overnight. So if you're going to get serious about security, and you don't want no BSing around, you want people that you want someone that's going to talk to you straight and forward, like I have been in these past 2 videos, and explain things to you. You know, like I'm doing now, break things down instead of just telling you, you know, run this command and I'm on to the next thing, like a YouTube, you know, video security video does. But you know, the videos might be longer, but they're more informed. They should be more informative. You'll understand better, and I'm talking much slower and stuff than someone that's rattling off and, you know, wants to get a 20-minute video done in 8 minutes. You know, so but if that's what you're into and everything, stick around, subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Comment, 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 comment. Help the channel grow. It's going to be free all the way to advanced. You know, it's not going to be free just for the beginning part, and then you got to pay for the intermediate and advanced stuff. It's going to be free all the way through. Now, if for those of you that want one-on-one help or want more help than the video, that, you know, that might be a Patreon or something else, you know, because you know, and you shouldn't, you really shouldn't. I can't stress enough. You have to be able to figure problems on your own. You have to be the problem solver, not someone else. If you can't do that, you're in the wrong business. I'm telling you that right now before you even get started and even invest time into anything. If you can't solve problems, if you don't have it up here, that you just can't do it. Not being insultive, not being mean or anything. That's just point blank. That's no other way to put it. No one else on YouTube would tell you that either, will they? But with that, guys, I think we're going to call it here. And hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, show me the love. Show me you guys want this kind of content and everything. Not just views. I don't want to just see the views go up. You know, let's see some comments. Let's see some subscribers. Let's see some people jumping in on Discord, asking questions and everything. Let's get a community going here for all the beginners and all the people new to this that don't have the big bucks to get the courses and all that stuff. So we'll catch you guys next time. Again, love you guys. Thanks for watching. And let's get cooking.